Today on A Commonly Good MTG, we're playing a Golgari combo deck. What's that combo? It's Vraska, Betrayal Sting, and the Innkeeper's Talent. Why is that a combo? Because as soon as you lay down Vraska, you win the game. There's nothing else to it. You win the game. This sounds interesting to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Commonly Good MTG. I am your host, 80% entertainment by volume, Dr. You Can't Suck Yet. Yes, thank you. Film before live studio audience. Thank you so much. You Can't Suck Yet. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on Aetherhub, hosted by the MTGA-Assistant-Meta. Yeah, so the deal was that a while back ago I played a deck a lot like this, if not the same deck, I don't know, because I saw it was out there, and it was a combo deck between Vraska and Innkeeper's Talent. We'll talk about how that works in a little bit. I played it, and I was like, this is crap. Because, you know, there's nothing anybody can do. It's just like the other one where you got the guy out that says, you know, whenever a player loses life, they lose half their life. And then you got the other card that says lose half their life. And that just, it's a 0-turn kill, and there's no defense, and it's kind of boring to me. So this one is exactly the same. You just put it out. There's no way they can get in the way. I guess they could potentially counterspell you. That'd be about it. But in this case, once it gets out, you just lay down Vraska, and they're dead. So, yeah, I just said, I'm not this deck. But then I think yesterday I was playing some more, and 2 people pulled this crap on me. So I'm like, that's it. I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna show it off. I'm gonna show people how this deck works. So there you go. I get to play it again. You get to see how the combo works. And yeah, it's cool because Innkeeper's Talent, that's a rare. This one is a mythic, and everything else is just doesn't really matter. So you can put in whatever else you want. We'll talk about how this deck works in just a second. All right, so what we're going to do is look at the card. We're going to take a look at the cards in the deck. We'll talk about how this deck should work, and then we're going to go out and we're going to crush some hopes and dreams. What do we got here? Okay, there's just 2 cards. This is the only thing you need to worry about. Innkeeper's Talent. He comes out for 2. And at the beginning of your combat, you put a Popo counter on target creature control. Great. That works great. You know, we've seen it before. Do Capenna, you know, with that hideaway card, but this one just does it. And then permanents you control have Ward 1, as long as they have counters on them. Great. You know, that's great. And then for 4 mana, if you put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, you put twice that many of each of kinds of those counters on that permanent or player instead. Like this guy would work great with Urbrask Forge, man. Okay, mental note: play Urbrask Forge with Innkeeper's Talent. So there you go. But so that's the card. You just want to end. You pay 2, then 3. You know that 1, and then you put out another 4 more as soon as you got 4, getting up to its full ability, and it just does what it does. It's just sitting there being awesome. And here's the combo: you got Vraska. You put Vraska out for 6, and so it comes out as 12 because you double the amount of counters that you put on it. So it comes out as a 6, you put it out, it has 12. If you were to put it out with, if you were to pay for the 5, I forget how that works. 2 fewer, so it would go with 4, you'd have 8, you wouldn't have enough to do it. So you got to pay for the 6 straight up, right? So you come out with 6, you got 12 on her, which means you can pay for the 9 straight up, and there's nothing they can do about it. You just pay for the 9, you put, if a target would have fewer than 9 poison counters, they get a number of poison counters equal to the difference. And so that's going to be like 9 poison counters, or, you know, 6 or 3 or whatever you've done, right? Doesn't matter, because if I were to put 9 poison counters on that guy, I'm also, because of this, going to put an additional 9, which means that they'll be up to 18 poison counters because of that ability. So as long as you got those 2 cards, this one's up full power, and you got 6 mana, you lay this down, then your opponent's going to take 18 poison, and they're going to die. That's all there is to it. That is all there is to it. That's the combo. So what's the rest of the deck? It's whatever you're going to do while you're getting up to 6 mana in these 2 cards. You can put anything else out you want in here. Let's see what we've done in this particular version. We got a guy with Death Touch and Toxic. You know, Toxic doesn't really matter in this deck, but you can. Death Touch more because this guy becomes a great little landmine that blows things up and come at you. This takes out little guys. This guy goes after people's hands. Pillage lets you go looking for your cards that you need, your 2-card combo. Maybe the mana, because maybe you don't have 6 mana. This helps you look for that kind of stuff. This kind of wipes the board of a lot of little dudes. That'll help out a lot right now. It's a good card for that. Liliana helps you force the discard and or make them sacrifice guys. Wrenn and Realmbreaker for -2, mill 3 cards. You could put a permanent card from amongst those into your hand, helping you search for either Vraska or the Innkeeper's talent. Other than that, you got some good stuff going on. It's, that's what it is. It's just, this is your card search right there. Obstinate Baloth, if somebody forces you to discard, you can just put this into play regardless. And otherwise, you get 4 life. This card is not important to this deck in any way whatsoever, but it's a big dude, and you can pay, put him out for relatively cheap. I don't know. It's in here. Fleshgorger has lifelink, so it'll help keep you alive. This also gives you a little bit of life as well as killing something, and you can start pulling guys from the graveyard back to the battlefield. Can't get planeswalkers, so that's not going to help you at all. Can't get enchantments, so that's not going to help you at all. But that's it. So you can see, it's like these other cards have really nothing to do with Vraska and the Innkeeper's talent, other than the fact that it's just what you do while you're waiting for those other 2 to come about. Thing is, those Innkeeper's talent's pretty awesome. If you start pumping up, like double pumping up on Deep-Cavern Bat, that's, it'll be a 3/3 with lifelink and flying. That's good. And then it'd be like a 5/5, and then it'd be even more than that. So, yeah, you have the ability to really blossom things up if you need to. What do we got over here land-wise? We got the ability to, try to get the blacks or the greens that you need. A little bit of Scry. What is that? Actually, that's Surveil, Manland, Painland, Fastland if it's early, and then basic lands. That's what we got going on. All right, so what are we going to do with this deck? We're going to get out early. We're going to put out some defenses, try to get their hands to make sure we get rid of the cards they might possibly need. Wipe the board, potentially. Continue the hand hate. Search like crazy for the 2-card combos that we need, and then pound them down with creatures for as long as we can. They're going to think we're creaturing them, but it doesn't really matter, because what we're really trying to do is Innkeeper's talent and Vraska. Then we'll just drop the Vraska bomb at the end, and the game will be over. Guaranteed. All right, so that's it. That's the deck. Now, before we go out and do some evil, let's do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black Queen Children, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentations of the women. All right, we are playing against Tebrin. Okay, we're climbing. We got half of our combo. This guy will help us find stuff. Don't take Vraska. I mean, you got to take Choking Miasma. That's the only thing because I can wipe out your bat with that. There you go. I already got everything that we need at this point. Except for mana. Alright, deck, don't let him screw me over. I need mana. Get a little life gain going, I guess. I still got to poke this up to 4 as well. Alright, so what I'm hoping is I could do this next turn for 4, get a 5th mana out, which will allow me to play Vraska on the turn after that. Double the number of counters that she gets. And I played a card like an idiot. Alright, let's take the black mana, that's fine. Put it out. Get it onto the life gainer. And all in. Alright, I'm up to 15. I'm still at least 2 turns away. You can see Vraska in my hand. If he knows what I'm doing, you can see my combo. Alright, cool. I got everything we need. I just gotta wait till next turn now. Life gain. Alright, you're gonna block one guy. You can only block Little Boy Blue there. Alright, so you gotta do 20 points of damage to me this turn, otherwise you are dead. Or you gotta wipe out my talent. You can take 7 points of damage on that. Alright, there we go. And Thunderstrike. Boom, boom! Goes the room. Victory! Alright, we were playing against Mark. Two mana. We got the combo. That's great. Now can we last until we can put it all together? Playing red, the answer is probably no. Let's see if he tries to pump it at all. Pump it! Alright, so it's all about Deep-Cavern Bats at this point. Let's look at your hand, Schlebo. Nice! Oh, I gotta pay green mana to bump it. Alright. What do I got? I got plenty of black, plenty of green. I can pull a green, it'll be fine. I'll go steal his. I got double combo. He's just gonna shoot. He can't shoot it because it costs 2. Boink. Pump! All right, let's go get some life. Ooh, that feels good. Life gain, mono red hates it. Hates life gain. Am I fully pumped at this point? I don't remember. Okay, everything's pumped. Let's get this guy out. He's got nothing going on. Am I just going to take him out with the bat? Yeah, apparently I am. Victory! Alright, we were playing against JellyDonut. I would bet cut down against green dinosaur. Yeah, we're not going to do terribly well. We'll be able to pick off his little girls. Alright, green's going to be fine here. Let's just do that. Green. Alright, we can still cut down if it puts out something small. I doubt that's going to happen. He could probably put out a Pulchosaur on the next turn. Nope, he didn't do it. He just has more mana. Let's go see if we can get our combo. Nope. Let's go get Skulldweller. That guy is a cheap landmine. We'll put out the other half here. There we go. A couple of cool guys. And let's just pump. We can use them to go looking for something next turn now. All right, so my next intent is to pillage the bog. You're welcome, rock face. I just saved you from that. Tell you what, we don't. Let's do that. That's cool. Pillage the bog. Let's go get our There we are. All right, super cool. Innkeeper's talent. Bumping up on the life gain and no tax. Oh, we have 6 mana. That's super cool. It means next turn we got to pump up the Innkeeper's talent, and next turn after that we win. Now can we make it through? Do this. Alright, cool. At least that one's gone. Alright, number 1. Number 2. No attacks. Alright, cool. Now we just have to survive. We got 20 life. We got at least 6 points of life that can come from the Fleshgorger. And then we just have to survive. Combo, combo, combo. Watch out! Alright, almost got it. Just gotta survive. Don't do 27 points of damage. And there we go. 26. And the Finger of Death. Victory! And we're playing against Clouser. Whatever that thing is, it's icky. Alright, we got a landmine, a couple turds, and a Phyrexian Fleshgorger. Fleshgorger. Alright, come on, man. Let me push the OK button. There you go, Cubert. Let's go already. Maybe there's a secret button on the floor here somewhere. I did not break this glass. It was not me. I did not do it. I am the one that shoved this dagger into the floor, though, right there. That's all me. You're so boring. Your little pet's about to fall asleep over there. And he's here. We're actually playing against a guy. And we're looking at Golgari. Perhaps we're playing against a twin deck. That's who you're going to slaughter, huh? Get ourselves a forest. Alright, we're going to put out somebody with a power and toughness of 5 or less. That'd be great. I also wouldn't be against you trying to force me to discard something at this point. Of course, if you get a select, that would be bad. All right, 2 guys, 4 life, and swinging in. We need to go find our combo piece, the Innkeeper's Talent. All right, put out a landmine, that'll be fine, and we'll go looking for the talent. Right there. All right, all we need left is our mana now. 1 will probably do it. I haven't tried it with 5 to see if it works. 6 definitely works. Yep, that's a landmine. Put it on that dude. And that's it, huh? Not gonna do him any good, so no attacks. I do have the 5 mana, so I'm about 2 turns away from winning. Question is he 1 turn away from killing me? He's got the advantage at this point. I gotta lose a life to this, huh? Alright, that's cool. Alright, full meal deal. I just gotta make it to next turn. No attacks. Just chump away. Hopefully his life gain will keep me alive. He's showing what? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I just gotta live through this turn. Look out, everyone. It's a possum. Actually, Super Kodiak, pissed off bear there is a real problem. All right, he's down to 7. Hopefully that 1 card isn't some sort of pump. All right, neither of those are going to be helpful to him. If that forced me to discard Vraska, I'd be peeing my pants right now, but that's not going to happen. Well, it's even less damage at this point, unless this guy forces a discard. Oh, I can't have that. I'll lose 4 life. We're cool. Alright, I win. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Let's good game them. And we win! Touchdown! Lava Bears! Alright, we are playing against corycory. Alright, we got our combo. That's fantastic. These guys cost 3. I need mana is what I really need. So I need like 6 mana by the time this thing goes off. Let's throw you over there. Alright, so the question is, can we make that far? Oh, and I threw away the card I really needed. We'll put out an additional life for a 3 additional land. Four. Let's Fleshgorger. You're willing to suck it up. That's 3 life for you. That's awesome. It's a good choice. Let's put out a different one. We definitely got all the mana we need. And did we pick it up? No, we did not. So we'll do this. We can go looking for some more cards. We could kill her with Wrenn and Realmbreaker. So let's do that. And with the last singleton, we'll put out Skulldweller. Alright, for life, let's go ahead and start milling, see if we can go get our... Nope. Go up to this guy's hand if we get the opportunity, right? Go inject some poison into the mix. He's not going to block. Alright, he's going to go for the kill. There you go. Let's see what he has, though. Those guys are bad. Coiling Rebirth is not great. Going to do a little board wipey action. Let's just go looking for the guy we're looking for. Come on. Super card. Nope. See, this will kill my own guy if I do it, so what's the point? There's no point. We'll just keep it back and defend. With Vraska, I can take out the dinosaurs. All right, we're in turned. He's almost to the point where he can put out the Vault Raptors. That was dumb. Let's just start looking for stuff. See, the big problem with Vraska is even if I play her, she only gets them up to 9. Even if I've gotten like up to 8 at that point. That's cool. Have a good time. Okay, gone forever. Let's put out a little Liliana action. All right, we're 4. You got a lot more in you, don't you? All right, here goes another one. Gone. Alright, Choking Miasma's not going to do me any good. I think it does, what, -2? That's basically where I'm at there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can wait till 7. Let's just eat this. That's fine. There we go. Target creature, let's kill it. And let's force the sacrifice. Alright, we just got to, hopefully Innkeeper will stay alive for this next turn. And we can Vraska this thing and win. Yeah, more return from the graveyard, more reanimation there. That's not going to do until next turn. There you go. Full meal deal. And Finger of Death. Boom! Goes the room. Victory. Alright, here we are with Golgari Vraska combo numero uno. Yeah, this was a good deck. I mean, it was fine. The deal was I ended up with like a 53% win rate. It didn't win as much as I like to win. I lost a bunch. I would not say that this is a ladder climbing deck, so I wouldn't call it super competitive. But it was definitely a deck that was interesting to play, and the combo was fun to play a couple times. You know, if someone was playing this crap against me, I would get super bored, and I wouldn't want to play against it. So take that with a grain of salt as you are trying to play this particular deck. All right, but let's go down to it. So who was the MVP? Who was the most valuable player? I can tell you who it is. It was Innkeeper's Talent. This was the card that I was looking forward to the most. Even if I didn't have Vraska, as long as I had like 1 or 2 of the Innkeeper's talent out there, I was good. I mean, sure, you still needed to have creatures. But yeah, between Innkeeper's talent and any creature, it was getting beefy. I mean, I even made Deep-Cavern Bat into an attack force worth peeing your pants over and quitting the game. Yeah, that's the way that worked out. So, yeah, Innkeeper's talent, by far, you were today's most valuable player. You were going to Disneyland. All right, let's see. Was this deck competitive? Okay, so I picked this up off of AetherHub. They said that this thing had a 58% win rate. In my plays, I got it at 53%. So, you know, it's going to be right in there, somewhere between 53, 58. You know, it's not a 60% deck. It's definitely in the mid-50s or so. You know, you win more than you lose. That's good. But still, if you're practically winning every other game or losing every other game, you can feel it. And it kind of rams down on you a little bit. Like, things that the deck doesn't feel like it's doing a lot of good up to that point. Still, there's tons of great cards in here. Yet for some reason, they all kind of feel like crap, and they're just sort of not jumbled around and stuff. So, I don't know. I'll try to summarize that a little bit later. Anyways, as far as it being competitive, I'm going to say it's casual competitive. Let's call it that. Casual competitive. Play it on the casual play queue. I wouldn't bother to take it on the onto the rank ladder there. All right, was this deck fun? Yeah, for what it had to deal with there. I mean, the big thing is that you didn't have the ability to take out like anything that was going wide and aggro. That was a serious problem with this deck. And you got cut down for taking out a couple of guys. You know, you had Choking Miasma, but you only had 2 in there. The chance that you get 1 is low. Liliana would help take guys out. So yeah, aggros, big wide aggros was a problem. Which means everything that's coming out in Bloomburrow, all those tribal decks right now, they would be serious problems against this deck. Plus the combo, which is you cannot defend against, really, is also incredibly expensive. I mean, you have to get to like 6 mana, I believe it is, so that you could pull this thing off. But and you're taking the Innkeeper's talent and you're beefing, and then finally when you got 6, you gotta hope you got Vraska, so that you can drop her like a bomb and finish it up. And that's so disappointing from the other person's side, because no matter where they are, 100 life, 4 billion life, no poison counters, whatever. Maybe you're only at 1 life, and next turn they're going to kill you. Vraska just jumps out of nowhere and finishes the game. And that is disappointing. Now, if you're that kind of a Cobra player who likes to just come out of the grass and finish it out of nowhere, yeah, this is going to be a fantastic deck for you. So, was this deck fun? It was a pretty decent Golgari deck that had that Cobra moment at the end. But I wouldn't say that the game up until that point was terribly great. It was okay. It was okay. Was this deck interesting? I'm going to say yes because of the combo. It was cool to see it. But it's a lot, you know, it's like the other black 2-card combo where you have the one that says whenever you lose life, you lose twice that life, and the other card that says lose half your life. So that's another 0-turn kill combo. Probably costs like 6 mana or something. I don't know, probably even less than that. But I'm not a big fan of 2-card kill decks. It just seems cheap and boring when that happens. I did it once. This is it. You're never going to see me play this combo again. Even if I had these 2 cards in my deck, I would avoid using them together. I just don't feel like that's cool. But I wanted to put it up for you, give you the opportunity to see how it played. All right, so let's add that up. Was this deck competitive? Not particularly, but it was worth playing. Was this deck fun? It was okay. You know, it was fun-ish, but it wasn't as fun as it could have been. And lastly, was it interesting? Yes. So I'm going to give it overall an A- because it was a good deck and you can win with it more than you lose. And it definitely had a tremendous punch at the end, like a Superman punch that people may not expect. So suck it, everyone. There you go. Golgari Vraska combo for the win. All right, so if you decide to play with this deck, I hope that you have as much fun playing with it as I did. All right, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Later.